Okay, guys, let's look at this simple trading strategy for spikes trading. Okay, so this is very, very important because so many people have been asking questions how they can trade the spikes. Remember, you can only trade the spikes under two major assets, gain X and pain X. Okay, and of course, guys, under those two assets they also have other instruments which you can trade. We have gainx 800, gainx 999, gainx 1200, gainx 400. The same thing is applicable to paynex 1200, paynex 999, and the likes. Okay, so it is important you understand how each of these work before you go fully into it. So if you want to learn this simple strategy and use it to trade the spikes right here, kindly stay tuned and watch this video to the end so that you will have a better understanding of it before you go fully into it. But before I go fully into it, in case you are joining me for the first time, I welcome you all to Qora Digital Cash. And if you love the content you are getting from here, kindly give me a follow right now. Like this video and share this video with friends and family. Okay. So quickly, if you have any other question, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section, or you want to consult me personally, probably you have a personal question, you can reach out to me via WhatsApp. This is my WhatsApp number, and I will be there to reply you. Okay, so quickly, let's go straight into what we have right here. Like I said, if you truly want to enjoy act of trading spikes, you need to understand when the spikes usually occur. So if you are trading gain X, okay, either it is gain X 1200, gain X 999, gain X 800, and the likes, they all work in the same direction. Okay, so for you to trade the spikes right from there, the market must be on uptrend or just starting the uptrend. You will enjoy trading spikes around this region for GainX. Okay, and if it is PayNex, the market must be on downtrend. Okay, so if you target trading spikes under PayNex, when the market is on downtrend, you're going to be able to trade a lot of spikes within this region, and you're going to love every bit of it. Okay, and of course, guys, it is also important for you to understand the support and the resistance zone. Okay, where you should pick up your spikes. The support and resistance zone will show you when the spikes will happen. Okay, so I'm just going to go through this briefly so that you will have a better understanding of this. Okay, so for gain X, the spikes usually happen around the support region or support zones, while for pain X, the spikes usually happen around the resistance zone. That is why it is important you know the right trend to trade it. For instance, if the market is on uptrend, that means there is going to be a lot of spikes on gain X. If gain X market is on uptrend, you're going to see a lot of spikes around that area on gain X. Okay, so all you just need to do is to target all the support around there, and you are most likely to make good amount of profit right from there. Okay, the next for pain X, okay, when the market is on downtrend, then you should know that there is going to be a lot of spikes doing being formed at that particular time on the paynet. So all you just need to do is to target the resistance region in order for you to place your order for the spikes trading. Okay, so this is very, very important, and you will enjoy trading spikes that way. Now let's see how we can put all these into practice. Okay, let's see how we can put all these into practice. For instance, this is Ganex 999. I'm on 15 minutes time frame. Like I said, I don't disturb myself trying to catch the spike because it's total waste of time, and it only shows that you don't understand how the market is moving. Okay, all you just need to do is for GainX, you remember it is only going to be when the market is on uptrend. And if you should notice, this is 15 minutes time frame, and within this region, so this region, the market had been on uptrend, and that is why you are seeing the yellow flags, all these yellow flags showing. It only shows that the market is on uptrend. And if you should notice, there are so many spiky candles around this region, okay? And that's because the trend is favorable to I mean to the spikes trading at this particular time. And of course, that is why it is important you understand the right trend to go into it, okay? So this actually got to this support zone. You can see my horizontal showing around here because I believe once it gets to a major support zone, there are two things that can happen. It is either there is a breakout below it or there is a change in direction of the trend. And you can see it tried to break out below the support zone but was unable to break out from there. So because it's unable to break out from there, it gave us an uptrend signal at this point, and you can see our buy signal. So what should you do? All you just need to do is just to follow that. Okay, now let me quickly say this before I explain further. Okay, you can see that at each section I added the horizontal line. This is one, a good place for you to target the spike. This is another one, a good place for you to target the spike. And you can see here is another one, a good place for you to target the spike. And right here is also a good place for you to target the spike. However, if you don't know how to identify all these on your own, this trading tool will actually help you to do that. Now let's see how to go about it. As you can see at the beginning, I showed you all the support region that you can use to identify, where to place your order in order for you to trade the spikes, because this is gain X and the spikes usually happen around the support region. So I quickly highlighted all the support region on the charts in order for you to place your trade and wait for your spike to happen around there, okay? And of course, I was able to do that confidently because I know that this trend is already on uptrend, and of course, it favors spikes trading for gain X, okay? But in case you don't know how to identify all this, or you want to simplify your analysis, then this trading tool will actually help you to do so. This actually got to the support zone. You can see this was showing red flag before, and that's because the market was was on downtrend before, and of course, immediately it got to this support zone. It was unable to break out from there. And the next thing it did was to give us an uptrend signal at this point. You can see this used to be red. It's changed to yellow at this point. Okay, when it changed to yellow, it means that the market is on uptrend at that point. And it gave us the blue arrow instead of the red arrow. So at this point, the blue arrow is more important than the red arrow because the market is on uptrend at the moment. Okay, so it gave us the blue arrow at this point, and of course, which means that we should place a buy order. So let's say I remove this horizontal line from here and I follow this after giving us the uptrend signal, the buy signal, and of course, guys, I already know that this is coming from the support region. Then I decide to place my order at this point. And like I've always been telling you, your stop loss is also very important. Okay, so you can easily add your stop loss to this particular point, that is the support region, just for you to be sure that it's not going to behave like the market. Okay, that is the market can easily turn back and try to break out from that support region. So if it gets to that stage, then definitely we will be taken away from the market immediately. Okay, so that is very, very important. And this will reduce the amount we can lose whenever we are trading. Okay, so I always tell you this part of it is very, very important. It is just there to secure our capital. That is it. So don't joke with it, guys. So now let's move on, guys. So as we can see, we can easily come in here just to give ourselves some space for the market to play around and see if it will break out below the support zone. Already we've gotten our uptrend signal and we've gotten a buy signal. Okay, here is this confirmation of another buy signal. So and since we are placing our order around here, you can see. Now let's see the total amount of spikes we would have experienced around there. Check it out. Right from the support region, where we placed our order, you can see till this very moment, this actually gave us 18 candles, guys, 18 candles. of 18 spiky candles. This is so amazing, guys. Remember, each of these candles took 15 minutes, okay, to be created. Okay, so which means that this will have given us a lot of profit for a very long time. Even if you are trading from year to year alone, you will have made a lot of profit. Okay, now we have made profit and we decided not to close our profit because the trend is just starting, but we can easily secure our profit, I mean, some part of the profit instead of us losing all in case the markets misbehave because it has gotten to this resistance zone. We don't know if it's going to break out above it or not. So, what we need to do is just for us to secure more of the profit and expose a little part of it in the market. Okay, so for now, we will be securing up to this moment. Okay, and of course we are exposing the rest of it in the market because we wanted to play around. Okay, so and of course you can even secure more if you want. Okay, you can decide to secure up to this, and of course you can see it got to the stop loss. It will take you out of the market, and the rest of the profit will goes to your balance. Okay, but if you did not go, I mean, take it up to that, probably because the trend is just starting, it might not even get to your stop loss at that particular point. But let's say it got to the stop loss. Okay, this is giving us another buy signal around here, and you can see the yellow flag is still popping up. So hopefully, it's most likely for it to break out above this resistance zone. So you can as well come in again and trade more till you get to the end of the trend. Okay, so now let's see how that works. Let's play along with that. Okay, let's say we decide to come in around here again, and at this point we put our stop loss somewhere here because we don't want to lose more. Okay, so and this actually picked up from there. You can see it's picked up from there and started spiking up. You can see spiked up, and let's say it's got to this region. Okay, already this will have given us a lot of profit because this is another entry point for us. And of course, this had actually given us about 14 candles. And what do you think we should do, guys? What do you think you should do? Okay, you can as well lock up some part of the profit again. Okay, so we can do that right here again. So let me show you how you can do that. All you just need to do is just to adjust your stop loss because it's no longer useful where it is again. I mean, where it was. Okay, so you just need to adjust it up again, probably lock up about 50 to 60% of the profit, and of course exposing the rest to see if you can gain more. Okay, this actually played around there for a while, and of course you can see it went up again. Okay, so the margin between your stop loss, so where the current market is larger than the ones you are locking up. Okay, so all you just need to do is just to adjust your stop loss again to keep more profit for yourself. Okay, I hope you are understanding this. Okay, so at this stage this is playing around. Remember, we've closed a trade earlier, okay, in profit, and here is another trade going on already in huge profit. Okay, because if you should check out your entry point and compare it to where it is right now, you would have gotten 23 candles right from here. You can do your calculation and see how profitable that is. Okay, so this actually played around here for a while and went up and up again till it got to this particular spot. Okay, so you can as well adjust your stop loss to somewhere here, and if you should notice at this point it got to the stop loss and it will take you out of the market this time around again. Okay, now let's say that is all we are able to do from this particular trend because it is already approaching. In short, it has gotten to a major resistance zone. If not the fact that it broke out above it here, this should have been the end of the trend, but it has broken out above it. But let's just stop there. Let's say we didn't close everything when it got to the end of the trend. We decided to lock up more profits to see if we can gain more profit from there. So this is giving us 36 candles, 36 15-minute candles. Do your calculations, guys, and see how profitable this is. Okay, remember, Let me just quickly give us a quick recap. How did we get to this? The first thing is to identify the trend. The second thing is to identify the support and the resistance zone. So then, once you are able to identify all these, now it now depends on the assets you are trading. Okay, that will depend on the trend you should follow. If you are trading any of the gain X assets, then definitely you should know that it should be when the market is on uptrend, okay? But if you're trading any of the 10x assets, then you should know that it is when the market is going on downtrend, okay? Then you should also know your support and resistance zone, because those areas will give you your entry point and your exit point each time you are trading these, okay? For instance, for gain X, your support zone is more important. You can see we started from the support region. Okay, we started from here from the support region and we closed at the resistance region. We picked another one from this support region and we closed at this resistance region. Okay, if it is pain X, it's going to be the other way around. Okay, you will pick your order from the resistance region and close at the support region. Okay, so this is very, very important. So once you are able to identify all these and you've gotten this strategy, then you will be able to milk the market for a very long time. So, guys, even without the trading tool, okay, I've given you the full explanation of what you should look out for each time you are trying to trade the spikes, okay? So you can try that out on your own. Remember, if you are trying it out or still trying to perfect your trading skill, let it be on your demo account. Don't try it out with your real account because you are yet to perfect the trading activities. Okay, so this is very, very important. So once you have been able to perfect it on your demo account, then you can now move on gradually on your real account and see how profitable this can be. Okay, and of course, guys, if you want to simplify your analysis, your analysis rather, if you want to simplify your analysis, all you just need to do is just to lay your hands on this trading tool and it will help you to identify most of these things on your own, okay, without even stressing yourself, okay. And if you want to know more about it, you can easily reach out to me on WhatsApp. I will be there to reply you, okay. So guys, I will be stopping right here. Remember, this is coming to you courtesy Qora Digital Cash. And if you have any question at all, kindly drop your question down there in the comment section. I will be there to reply. Watch out for my next video. Until then, God bless.